Welcome to The Right Focus, a podcast for writers, newbies, and veterans, and everyone in between. We're hosted by M.A. Lee with the assistance of Remy Black and Edie Rooms, all from Writers Inc. Books. Our focus is productivity, process, craft, and tools. Each episode lasts as long as it takes to fix a quick dinner, drive a short commute, or take a brisk walk. Resources and links are in the show notes. Visit us at therightfocus.blogspot.com. Now, on to this week's episode. Welcome to our summer writing challenge on The Right Focus. Every episode will have a mixed bag of goodies, a writing tip or inspiration, an interview with a writer about challenges of all types, and a check-in. You can match your progress to the goal of 5,000 words per week and see how you progress against me. You'll probably pass me by, leaving me gasping in the dust. Whatever word count you achieve and however you meet your own challenge, it's more than the week before. All that matters is that we progress. By summer's end, with the last check-in on the first Wednesday of September, my goal for the 13 weeks is 65,000 words, or 21,667 words. That's achievable, I hope. On to this week's episode. Quick tip for writing. Number 1, how do I start? Or, what do I need to start my novel or story? Let's go for that second question. First, what do we need to start writing? We don't actually need anything. We can just start writing. That's not really the best or wisest answer, is it? We want to know what will give us the best start to our novels or stories. That's the true question. And the best and the wisest answer is that we need a single guide for the entirety of our writing, a key to lock us into what we want to write. That single guide is the tagline, a sentence, less than 15 words, and ideally less than 10, that provides the theme. Every idea will connect to it. Every scene will relate to it. Every action is designed to build it. Every character will have a revelation through that tagline. Here are 3 examples from my own novels. 7 words. Christmas is for miracles, merriment, and murder. This is for the mystery, Christmas with Death. It keys readers to the mystery genre. It keeps me focused on my needs for every scene and characters. And this one, also 7 words. Beware the vengeance of outlaws and fairies. This tagline guided the 5 distinct stories in the Vigilante Justice collection, Out of Wild Sherwood, for my pen name Edie Rooms. Every story had to be about a revenge, which meant the 5 different protagonists had to be unjustly accused of a crime or had to right an extreme wrong. Or this final example for a Regency mystery, 9 words. Who expects a convenient marriage to inconveniently cause murder? The premise for the Key to Hearts. This tagline helps not just with the story or novel, but also with the book description or blurb. When it's short and twisty, we can use it on our cover designs. Whenever I have trouble with my writing, I usually haven't devoted the time to work out a great tagline. We can start writing, though, with only a rough version and tighten the tagline up as we venture deeper into the story and understand it better. Before we start looking at our challenge goal and our first check-in, a word on how these episodes are created. Consider this like an interview with me on tech tools and facing challenges, because figuring out how to do these challenges and quick tips and check-ins very challenging for me. The episodes are distributed as audio only and video only files, MP3 and MP4. The quick tips and check-ins are recorded as MP3 files using Audacity, a free software. No biggie. I've been using Audacity since the beginning of this podcast in 2020. All interviews occurred over Zoom, and since they're short, Zoom is free as well. Zoom creates an M4A audio file and a video MP4 file. The video MP4 file is as I use it, but I have to convert the M4A file to an MP3. I use Cloud Convert, based in Germany. It's an online converter to change the file into an MP3 file. Cloud Convert will convert 3 files per week for free. So that's 3 free programs that I'm using. With Audacity, I combine all MP3 files into a master audio file for the episode. The music is licensed for a nominal fee from Audio Jungle, a division of Envato. That's my first expense. But since I made that expense years ago and continue to use that license, because as long as I use it for the podcast, the license holds, then I don't have a re-up of that cost. Video files are more involved than the MP3 files. The interview comes from Zoom, no problem. The quick tips and check-ins MP3 files I load into Clipchamp, another free video creation program, this time from Microsoft. It's free for now. They may start charging in the future. The short video clips over the MP3 files come from Pexels, P-E-X-E-L-S, a purveyor of, guess what, free videos to download. The clips range from 3 seconds to 1 minute or more. I load those clips over the audio MP3 files in Clipchamp, then export the entire thing as a single MP4 file. Now for the challenge itself. I set 5,000 words per week with a master goal of 65,000 words. 30 days in June, 31 days in July, 31 days in August. That's 92 days. 65,000 words divided by 92 is 706.5 words per day. Let's call it 707 words. I won't be tracking only new words. I'm tracking all words that go through my fingers. New writing, new promos that will use some old writing, like newsletters, partly new, partly pasted in, and prep ideas for the upcoming fall Write Focus series. Writing biz work includes posts on websites and social media, update kinds of things. That I will count by the hour, with 1 hour equivalent to 707 words. That seems fair. Research and biz emails I will not count. For my current project, basic character development is already done. The rough shape of my writing is handwritten. The draft converts the handwritten to the laptop. I always add in descriptive info and expand scenes as I convert the rough to the draft. For this, then, I'll require myself to count 2,000 words as equivalent to 707 words. The writing project is a novella, which will be about 30,000 words. I would love to write 2 novellas back to back, but I know how my mind works. I need to finish one project completely, publishing it, before I turn to the next project. I can insert promo posts and newsletters and some podcast work, but for fiction, I must concentrate on only one project, which includes the proofing time for that project. I would love to do another project, but I won't force myself into it. I may try to do some short stories in addition, but we'll see how that goes. Finally, let's look at what will be our check-ins. Since June 1 started on Sunday, we'll count our first week as ending June 10. Episodes air on Wednesday mornings, so our first week ends each Tuesday. So June 1st to June 10. 707 words each day means we need 7,070 words for those first 10 days. On the first 3 days, I wrote 2210 words, 2,210 words, and chapter 1 is done. Let's see where we are on June 10. The other check-ins won't be this long, I promise. That's it for this starting week of the Summer Writing Challenge. Set your own goal and share it in the comments. If you're starting without the first days in June, don't stress, just adjust. Maybe you can make up those days with a double session or by creeping into September. The time frame is your own, and the Word Go challenge is yours as well. All that matters is that we write on. Thanks for listening to The Write Focus, a podcast for writers at all levels, hosted by Emma Lee from Writers Inc. Books, assisted by Renee Black and Edie Runes. Our focus is productivity, process, craft, and tools. Music is licensed through Audio Jungle, called Background Music Loop. Its creator is Alexander Polishchuk, known on Audio Jungle as Plastic 3. The music comes in different iterations. Show notes and resource links for this and other episodes can be found at thewritefocus.blogspot.com. Write to us at winkbooks@aol.com when you have questions, comments, and speculations. We will try to answer you as quickly as possible. By the way, we will not mind your email address. That's rude. If you find value in our content, share with your writing friends or write a review. We're small beans here without the advertising budget of the big peeps, and you can make a difference. And whatever occurs, write on.